Welcome back to the Safebox channel. My name is Barna and today I'll show you how quick and easy it is to self-host Home Assistant with Safebox. With the help of Safebox self-hosting framework, you can host and manage some of the most popular open source apps like Home Assistant, Nextcloud, Jellyfin, Image, Matrix and many more. The whole process consists of 3 main steps and won't take longer than 15 minutes. By the end of these 15 minutes, you will have a ready-to-use self-hosted Home Assistant, complete with domain-based remote access and update management. Not to mention the many other useful apps available in the Safebox app library. The first step is installing Docker Desktop and Safebox. In the second step, we'll create a subdomain and enable remote access for our Home Assistant setup. And in the final step, we'll complete the initial Home Assistant setup. Let's get started with setting up Safebox. I'll be using the official setup guide from the Safebox website that you can find here in the menu. Safebox uses Docker, which makes it OS independent and you can run it even on desktops. It works on most server OSs and also an image with Docker auto install for Ubuntu, Debian and Raspbian available on GitHub. You can find it in the description. For this video, I'm using macOS, so I'll be deploying Safebox with Docker Desktop. The process is exactly the same on other desktop operating systems. First, visit the official Docker website and download the version that matches your OS. Set it up with or without an account and then start Docker. After installation, we need to change an important Docker setting to ensure Home Assistant works properly. So now go to the Settings, then Resources, then Network, and here enable host networking. This allows Home Assistant to detect devices on your local network. Now open the terminal in the lower right corner of Docker Desktop. Copy and paste the Safebox install command from the website or from the description, then run it. Once the installation starts, we can close Docker and open a browser. And visit localhost :8080. Here you can toggle options like remote access or authentication, but to keep things simple, we just click install for now. The installation process takes about 1 to 1.5 minutes. Once it's finished, we can move on to the second main step. The installation is complete. Now let's enable remote access for Home Assistant and other apps. Click the upgrade button in the lower left corner. A new window appears asking for some details, which we'll get from the Safebox Pro website. Here you can sign in or register an account. I already have one, so I'll just log in. After logging in, your first steps will be guided to set up your remote access tunnel. First, we create a domain or subdomain to access Home Assistant remotely from any browser. Since Safebox is still in beta, only subdomains are available. Under 3 domains provided by Safebox, you can choose one and add your own prefix. For this video, I'll use testdomain.safebox.network. You can choose between single or wildcard. I recommend sticking with wildcard because later you can install other apps with the same domain by simply adding another prefix in front of your existing domain, without having to manually create each one. Click Next, then enable the VPN. In the final step, generate a VPN passkey, copy it and paste it into Safebox at localhost :8080. Next, enter your email address to enable automatic SSL certificate generation for your services. Click Save and wait for the connection to complete. Once the box in the lower left corner changes, your remote access tunnel is ready. You can now use your created domain and any future ones when installing apps. Now for the third and final step, we are going to install Home Assistant and trying to access it remotely. So we click more under Home Assistant, fill in the domain field with testdomain.safebox.network, then click install. Home Assistant image is quite large, so it may take a few minutes to download. After that, you will have your own self-hosted and remotely accessible Home Assistant. After a few minutes, the installation is complete and the certificate should be ready as well. Let's test it. We just type testdomain.safebox.network into our browser, and here we are. Everything loads smoothly, and the certificate is properly generated as well. Let's check it on the phone as well. So now the same goes here. We enter our test domain.safebox.network, and we arrived. Let's log into our new Home Assistant. Perfect. We are now inside our self-hosted Home Assistant, accessed remotely over the internet. I'm currently on the same Wi-Fi network, but I'm not using any local IP or special hosting configurations inside my local network. From here you can start configuring Home Assistant and integrating your smart home devices and access everything remotely, hassle-free and without any deep technical knowledge. And this is just one of the many applications you can manage this way with Safebox. Feel free to try other apps as well and let us know how you like them. As I mentioned earlier, Safebox is still in beta, so some features are not released yet. However, all currently available features are completely free, and any feedback from early users means a lot to us. So don't hesitate to try it out and share your opinion. If you liked the video and found it helpful, or if you are interested in what Safebox is about, consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching and have a great one.